Titans fans, Cam Ward bet not, will not, and should not start week 1 of the season. One, y'all is not a year away from competing. Y'all in the same fucking conference with Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. I ain't even counting CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence with Travis Hunter and Brian Thompson Jr. I ain't even counting none of this shit. Y'all not ready, bro. You see what the GM did when y'all done had y'all third round pick? He traded down the second round and got y'all third round pick back for them luxurious need trade. Y'all keep it with Levis. If he wanted Shedeur Sanders, y'all GM could have drafted him. Why he didn't draft him? Come on now. Think about it, bro. You let Will Levis go out there and he take the lumps because we need to see how this line gonna move. You don't take a prize commodity like the number 1 overall pick like Cam Ward. You just throw him out there, bro. Not the Titans O line haven't played a single snap together. Dan Moore Jr. just came from Pittsburgh as a free agent. Kevin Zettler just came from Detroit Lions as a free agent. The other two guys been playing the premium first round position guys they done drafted last year, 2 years. J.C. Latham from Alabama and Peter Sonarski, the tackle slash guard. They don't even know what the fuck position they want them to play. The center that they got tore his ACL, so it was good that they drafted one in a draft. But at the end of the day, bro, that's not a legitimate line you throw your top guy straight in the fire to. Oh, but it worked for Jaden Daniels. Oh, but it worked for CJ Stroud. Nigga. Jaden Daniels' team was already winning like 8 games, 7 games, 8 games before they got there. They might have had one bad year to get that top pick, but other than that, bro, they was still better than what the hell y'all was. Y'all was literally the worst team in the league, my nigga. Let that sink in. The worst team in the league. Okay? Y'all wasn't no pieces away, none of that shit. Okay? It's completely fucking different, bro. And fucking Jacksonville just leveled up. And fucking Houston just added some receivers. You're not ready yet. Cavalry is 30 going on 31, bro. Tyler Lockett is 30. Both of them are literally slot receivers. Xavier Shepo really is a slot receiver. It's like, dog, y'all got like a whole damn. Even the Florida wide receiver at 4'3", he may or may not start on the outside just because he run a 4'3". He might not be strong enough to handle the press coverage. He might be in the slot too. Y'all got like a bottle of slot receivers. And y'all telling me Cam Ward is just for the no, bro. Y'all sending my boy out. No. Y'all never seen Jalen Hurts ever with a bad team, really, have you? Why is that? Because we went through the rigor mortis on Carson Wentz's behalf. After we paid Carson Wentz that contract extension, and then we still went through different things and different years and ups and downs and shit. Carson still went through the 2020 season, played most of that season, while we still didn't have this line that everybody's talking about. Like, think about this. They brag about our line unanimously for the last 3, 4, 5 years. But when Carson was there, they weren't bragging about it. Carson was getting ding, psh, 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 every time you looked up. Playoff game, Seattle, boom, boom, every time you looked up. We got a better line. And then we also added better pieces. Devontae Smith came with Jalen came. A.J. Brown came with Jalen came. Saquon Barkley came when Jalen was there. You got to pay attention to that. Tony Pollard ain't enough. Whatever them 3 combinations of tight ends they got ain't enough. It's not enough. That's enough to get through a rookie season. Probably struggle. They got y'all projected on the mock drafts. I seen one first pick, another one like the second, third pick, another mock draft, a way too early mock draft. I think that's the exact name of that one. 2026, way too early. Y'all got the 5th projected top pick. That does not sound like a team that's gonna make the playoffs. And the crazy thing is, I think y'all got one of the easier schedules. It's just y'all don't got a good team. The fuck? By the time y'all put the right pieces around L'Jarius Sneed, he'll probably already regress. Thanks to his knee. Same thing with Cavalry. He already doing more than he's supposed to be doing already. Cavalry is not a real number 1 receiver. I had to tell my boy that today. He's a Titans fan. He's not a real number 1 wide receiver. If Cavalry played on the Eagles, will he start over A.J. Brown? No. If Cal really played on Cowboys, will he start over CD Lamb? No. If he played on the Vikings, will he start over Justin Jefferson or that other dude? No. Will he start over Devontae Smith? No. I don't even know if he'll start over Jalen Waddle, even with the up and down seasons. I'm telling you, bro. And he's the number 2 to Tyreek Hill. He's not a real number 1. And he going into the season at 30 and on his way to 31 during the season. He just here for the short term. A good year or two like Hopkins, really. When he get 33 and 34, and if that contract big, you gotta get rid of him. Unless he just become the ultimate team player and just fit in enough where Cam Moore is comfortable enough for where he could be a 3 or 4 and they can still work with him. But if he still think he 1 or 2 targets, he'll have to go. Especially at the price that he'll probably be getting paid. For real, bro, the Titans better not try to win nothing this year. That first round pick need to be another top 5 first round pick. You need to stack them with Cam Moore. Look what they just did with Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. Him and Travis Hunter. You got to stack them. Matt Ryan, it'll get Julio Jones. You gotta stack them. So even that worst come to worst, he know he got that one guy he can go to. Cam Moore don't got that right now. Captain really is not him. And I ain't knocking the Titans. I want them to catch up to my Eagles. But at the end of the day, we just gotta be real about everything. That team ain't ready. Let Will Levis start for a couple games. Lose on purpose. It need to still be the same guy. Develop, but lose on purpose. Y'all still pieces away. What y'all need to do is try to go young. And that's why y'all ain't signed nobody, even though y'all got $47 million. Because y'all sitting here trying to test and see what you got first. Then you'll probably start getting a little couple pieces throughout the season. But you need to really just keep trying to go young and cheap with the draft picks. Most of y'all people need to be on draft picks. Look what my Eagles just did. The draft before that, 9 out of 10 draft picks all made the team. And in this draft, we just took like 9 or 10 players. We stacking up talent for cheap. Y'all got to be able to do the same thing and stop releasing players too, like I did with Harold Landry. Trade something for him, because the minute you got rid of him, he went straight to his old coach, the Titans, and got a good contract too. You could have got something for him. And I don't even think you get compensatory pick for a guy you release. So you literally got nothing for him. And I told a Titans fan during the trade block of the season of last season to trade Harold Landry and Jeffrey Simmons. And they did part of it, but they still did trade Jeffrey Simmons. I get a plug and play DT, let him play number 2, tell Devontae Swift, man up, you the guy now. And well, no, I wouldn't do it right now because Cam Ward, I wouldn't put everything on his play his rookie year. But maybe like after this year to get them contract numbers down, because that's a big cap for a guy that's only give you 6 or 7 seasons. I get his replacement because he ain't getting no second contract with an ACL tear. And he barely show up in most games. No. So I get his replacement and then just move on. But you keep him at least this year, though. That makes sense to at least keep him, though, this year. Because you don't want everything to be on the offense, especially with a young quarterback. Like even whether it's him or Will Levis, same difference. I keep Will Levis though. Let him take them hits, cause there's gonna be some hits, and Cam Moore shouldn't have to take none of them until we got this thing perfected. The defense need to be good enough to stick with a few teams. The offense need to be good enough to be right there in the motions when it comes to going against the big teams. But when you got teams loading up on pass rushers, and you got non-real proven premier linemen, J.C. Latham ain't proven at right tackle. Dan Moore Jr. ain't really proven at left tackle. And you got an injured center snapping them all. How smart would that be to take your number 1 overall draft pick and throw him immediately into the fire? That just doesn't make sense, bro. You'll ruin his confidence or ruin his career like Derek Carr or some shit before he even gets started, bro. He'd be better off going to Shadur Sanders' fucking team. I swear he would have been better off with the Browns, bro. I swear. At least you would have had Jerry Jeudy, who's younger. You would have had fucking some running backs. You would have had fucking I think they got like 1 or 2 offensive linemen. They got David Njoku, who's better than anybody the fucking Titans got at tight end. Who else? This award, he ain't right there with L'Jarius Sneed, in my opinion. He could be if he lived up to his potential. Maybe if he was on another team, but he ain't really right there to me. Cause I don't really watch the Browns for one, so I really wouldn't be knowing really. But still, fuck that shit. I'm done.